Annyeonghaseyo! Thanks for tuning in. I'm back behind the camera, which I very much prefer. This is Jane once again. Welcome back to all returning viewers and subscribers. And welcome to all new fellas out there. Thank you for dropping by. In this channel, we talk about fragrances, all the new fragrance discoveries, celebrity fragrance favorites, etc. etc. If this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Click on the bell icon while you're at it. It's going to be one of the best YouTube decisions you'll ever make. We've only just celebrated International Women's Day, so in honor of all the strong women in our lives, the next couple of videos for the entire month of March will be in celebration of womanhood, girl power, and women empowerment. Kicking off this month's series is this video featuring the fragrance favorites of the most popular girl group in the world, BLACKPINK. If you are a massive K-pop fan, or if this is something you're interested in, please keep on watching. Now, BLACKPINK is a South Korean girl group. They're a singing group consisting of members Jisoo, Jennie, Rose, and Lisa. You're living under a rock if you haven't heard of their chart-topping hits, particularly Ice Cream. I've watched the Netflix documentary of their journey to becoming what they are today, and I don't know what else screams girl power more than their story, and I was actually inspired to feature them today. So these fragrances are fragrances I found in their Instagram posts and some interview articles I found online. This may or may not be their favorites, but these are fragrances in recent years that are associated to them. Oh, and there's a fun little twist towards the end of this video, so make sure you make it till the end. Jennie Kim. Jennie is one of the brand ambassadors for Chanel. Her Instagram featured this photo of her holding this fragrance out of the many fragrances that Chanel has. And this is from the Eaux de Chanel collection, and this is Paris Deauville, one of the 3 Eaux de Chanel EDTs that came out in May 2018. This fragrance is inspired by Deauville, located in the Normandy coast of northern France. This fragrance was supposed to evoke the clean, fresh air of the seaside resort. Top notes on this are basil, Sicilian orange, lime, bergamot, petitgrain, and lemon. Middle notes has green notes, Hideon, jasmine, and rose. The base has patchouli. This, as expected, opens with a tangy, zesty citrus with an herbaceous blast of goodness, then dries down to an aromatic green scent with a hint of floral. This has actually the Chanel DNA written all over it. In fact, I would go as far as to say that this is what a Coco Mademoiselle lover would wear on a summer holiday. This reminds me so much of Coco Mademoiselle. It has to be that patchouli plus that citrus, don't you think? This is very airy, very clean, very fresh with just a hint of sweetness, perfect for a sweltering hot day. This will pair well with a sundress, a nice espadrilles, big sunglasses, wide brim hat, maybe with a fresh ice-cold lemonade in tow. This is the imagery that comes to my mind. This also smells like a rich heiress and a holiday to me. I love the way the citrus was done here. The sharp tanginess was tamed by the aroma of the basil and the green notes. That's so pleasant. So this is an EDT, so do expect to be reapplying this the entire day, as we don't really expect this to last very long. This is one for you to try if you are an absolute fan of Jennie or an absolute fan of Chanel, particularly the Coco Mademoiselle DNA, which I know so many love. This fresh but sophisticated composition would totally lure Jennie in, given her quiet and shy personality. Next up is Jisoo. Jisoo is the global ambassador for Dior alongside Natalie Portman and Cara Delevingne. And so it didn't come as a surprise to see her featuring one of the Miss Dior fragrances in several of her Instagram posts. To my amazement though, it also happened to be my favorite in the Miss Dior line. A super favorite, I may say, that this was my wedding day scent, and quite possibly the oldest bottle of perfume I currently have in my collection, as I have this same bottle with me since 2014. This is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. This was released in 2014 as part of the Miss Dior range. And don't you just love the bottle design on Miss Dior? This cute little bow and the bottle. Yeah, so cute. So this pretty, almost sparkly pink juice, I don't know if you can see that very clearly, and this bottle represents this fragrance 100%. This is your soft, your elegant pink florals with fruity nuances. Peony dominates this fragrance with damask rose, and there's some bright fruity sweetness coming from the apricot and peach that's in here. This is again very light, clean, fresh, and I have to say this is one of the most uplifting and happy scents I have in my collection. This, of course, in my opinion, will make for a very great wedding day scent. So do check this out, please, if you haven't already. I cannot recommend this enough, especially if you're a fruity floral lover. Next is Rosé. Rosé is said to be a big fan of the ARIANA Grande Cloud scent. Cloud is easily one of the most successful celebrity perfumes in recent years because the fragrance that this is said to dupe, which is Baccarat Rouge 540, who doesn't know that, is one of the most popular fragrance to date. This is a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance, and Rosé reportedly was gifted this perfume by Ariana Grande herself, hence this Instagram post. So this is a fresh opening with lavender, pear, and bergamot. But to me, the standout notes are the sweet whipped cream and praline, plus some coconut and vanilla orchid. This dries down to a woody mask. To me, this is reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge 540, but this one is actually fantastic on its own right. To me, this is more feminine and girly. This is a more feminine and girly take on the Baccarat DNA, which could very well be very unisex. That one is quite unisex to me. The coconutty twist in this makes this composition interesting and also, to me, adds to the allure of this scent. Compared to Baccarat, this is less sweet and less burnt sugary, more praline. This has a girlier shampooy vibe to me, especially in the initial spritz, which makes this more appealing to the feminine crowd. This is also a lot more affordable versus, of course, Baccarat, although, of course, longevity is very dismal compared to Baccarat. So this is one for you to try as an entry-level scent to the Baccarat DNA. If you are into it but not too sure or quite on the fence about getting the OG Baccarat all the way, to check this out. Now Lisa, who is, by the way, my favorite among them. Lisa, who is not Korean but in fact of Thai origin. I searched high and low for her favorite scent or maybe a product she endorses, and all I found was Downy. In one of the interviews I read, Lisa is a believer of wearing your own scent. Now let's have a little fun and play Scent Lisa. Look through your collection, choose a perfume to scent her with, and let us know by dropping me a comment down below. I'm also excited to see what you are going to scent her with. So for Lisa, who is the youngest member of the group, Jenny, Rosé, and Jisoo describe Lisa as free-spirited, bold, playful, and funny. Okay, look through your collection right now and choose a perfume to scent her with, and please let us know which one it is. So me, I was supposed to scent her with my favorite perfume of all time, but I found this fragrance in my collection, and this is from Bvlgari, a flanker to Rose Goldea. This is Blossom Delight. Not only is she the new face, not only is Lisa the new face of Bvlgari, but the scent inspiration for this particular perfume fits her quite well. This is a 2019 release created by master perfumer Alberto Morillas. It's said that this scent was inspired by the tender freshness of rosebuds on the verge of bloom. This tells a story of a girl on the cusps of womanhood. She is passionate and bold, and an audacious spirit poised to make her dreams a reality. This scent reflects self-fulfillment and momentum. whoa, whoever writes all these fragrance write-ups, they're all really, really good. Okay, so this one has papaya, and that's the first time I'm seeing that in a perfume. This is papaya, violet leaf, and jasmine on top, with rose and lily of the valley in the middle, and Bulgarian rose, white musk, and amber in the base. So I very much prefer this to the OG Rose Goldea because this has a fresher take on rose. The rose that was done here is reminiscent of the rose in Delicate Rose by Trussardi, but a lot less shampooy. That's a lot of rose. So the rose in here is very transparent, very, very light, not the jammy, not the potpourri kind of rose. So long and short, yeah, it's really like a rose budding, something like that. So this is a great transitioning scent from teens to the 20s, that tender age when you feel grown up but not quite. This will also make for a great college girl scent, a great gift for girls turning 18 or finishing secondary school, or a great gift for a woman landing her first job. But well, this also would fit for anyone who loves the scent profile. This will be very, very perfect. So the scent profile is fruity, floral, and fresh, and you kind of know by now that I gravitate towards the general direction of those kinds of scents. So if you have similar tastes with me, because at the end of the day, it's all a matter of preference. So this is going to be an olfactory delight for you. So this is what I'm scenting Lisa with, Bvlgari Rose Goldea Blossom Delight. Do you agree with my fragrance choice for Lisa? Which among these fragrance favorites are you looking to try or have currently owned? So I would love to hear about your fragrance choice for my girl Lisa, and please don't forget to comment down below. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and spread the fragrance love. Annyeong!